All right, everyone, check this out. Bitcoin is nearing its all-time high. The highest Bitcoin ever has been is earlier this year on April 14th. It reached about 64,800 or so. You can see Bitcoin just crossed the 64,000 mark once again after a very difficult summer. And that is going to bring me to exactly what I want to talk with you about on this video. I want to talk about the health and future of cryptocurrency and whether or not there's anything that can stop the steamroll in the crypto market that we are seeing right now. I mean, look at this article, The Peak of Crypto, Why Cramer Trimmed His Ethereum Holdings Ahead of the Bitcoin Futures ETF Launch. And if you go down to his quote, Cramer said this: "If I'm right, then tomorrow, which is today, very well could be the peak for crypto. And that's why I sold off." Well, how much did you sell off, Cramer? 1/8 of my Ethereum holdings today. He sold them off yesterday. 1/8. You think that today is the top of the crypto market, so you only sold off 1/8 of your holdings? I don't even think he believes what he's saying, but he's actually wrong here. And Cramer has been wrong in the past. Earlier this year, he sold off all of his Bitcoin. He shouldn't have done that. Bitcoin has now risen up to those levels, the heights that it was at back in April before the sell-off in the summer. He shouldn't have sold it off, but he did a good thing. He actually ended up buying Ethereum, which was really good. But are we at the height of cryptocurrency today? The answer is no. I am a long-term holder, and so you should be as well. Your number one portfolio holding should be a really strong coin. I recommend Ethereum. I see Ethereum as the future leader of cryptocurrency, specifically because it stores value so well, just like Bitcoin does, but it's a smart coin in which can be used for projects. You've seen it happen, NFTs, smart contracts, and more. Ethereum, to me, is the future-minded cryptocurrency that's out there. There's other coins like Ethereum that build off smart contracts, and they're trying to move their way up, but I simply see Ethereum as the leader, especially with the upgrades that it's going through. It should be the number one holdings in your crypto portfolio. If not, Bitcoin should be way up there as well, or a really good smart coin that's coming up the ranks if you don't like either one of those two. And of course, many of you like Dogecoin, and I believe Dogecoin should be in your portfolio as well. I don't think it should be the lead holdings though. It's just too unstable right now. It's too volatile. It will pop back up. It will reach those dollar marks, but it should reach those dollar marks as a lower value in your portfolio in cryptocurrency. It shouldn't be the foundation of it. Right now, cryptocurrency is super healthy. We saw everything and the kitchen sink thrown at it this last summer. We even saw one of the world's largest economies in China outright ban cryptocurrency. We saw an unrolling of cryptocurrency in El Salvador that was botched and not done well. We saw the overreaching hand of the United States government and the risks of new regulation and legislation against cryptocurrency. All of these things, including an unstable economic outlook, a weak world economy, bringing crypto down, people with worry and fear. And what have we seen in the last few months? Cryptocurrency steam rolling back up to the heights that it had seen before all of this. I think people understand the truth. Cryptocurrency is in the future, and the future is in cryptocurrency. We're even seeing countries, now I'm not a fan of Russia and I'm not a fan of Putin, that is for sure, but we are seeing the statement of many leaders from different countries saying they want to get off the US dollar. And the reason they want to get off the US dollar is because the United States continues to print it off like it's water that they're pouring out of big buckets, and it's no problem. We'll just get some more water back at the river. It's not. It's currency. People live off of this stuff, and they're causing inflation to skyrocket right now. And when the United States continues to print off trillions and talk the way they do about how they're going to continue to print off trillions and trillions more in the future, different countries look at that and they go, this isn't good. The United States should be the stable currency of planet Earth, not the one that's at risk of having great inflation to it. We want to get away from this because they're not getting any of the benefits of the trillions being printed off. In the United States, we're getting the benefits of it. They're just getting the benefits of the inflation risk. And they're saying, is there something else we can turn to? They can't turn to their own currencies because their own currencies have been proven as no good over the long term. It doesn't matter which one you pick. Russia, China, Japan, doesn't make a difference. They've all proven to be inferior in one way or another to the US dollar in the long term. But cryptocurrency, not so much. They're starting to see this looks like it's pretty stable and it's protected against inflation. If we begin to adopt this more, we're going to continue to see it rise, and we're going to hedge ourselves against the printing off of money that we have no control over. I see cryptocurrency as very strong going forward in the future, and I would recommend that you hold it long term, 5 or 10 years. The only thing that I think can stop cryptocurrency from going up is the world economy. We would have to see a world economic collapse. We would have to see the supply chain just absolutely crumble. We'd have to see China crumble, the United States crumble. It's the outside things that can hurt cryptocurrency, not cryptocurrency itself. It's the world economy, the job outlook, inflation, world relationships. That's the only thing that can hurt this. And so you have to ask yourself, is the world economy going to be crashing and going down? If you believe so, then you got to be worried. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not sure, because you look at a lot of these players in the world. I just don't trust them. I don't trust the decisions they make. I don't trust what they do. It seems like they're clueless a lot of times about what they're actually putting forward as economic policy and legislation. And so it's very possible that they could cause an economic collapse and a worldwide destructive economic system in the next couple of years. It's definitely possible. And that could hurt cryptocurrency. But cryptocurrency hurting itself? I don't think so. Look at what Bitcoin's doing right now, and China doesn't even accept it anymore. Bitcoin don't care. Ethereum doesn't care. And you don't care either. People are continuing to invest in this, and they're saying, no, this stuff is strong. This stuff is hedged against inflation. We're going to keep investing in here. So I think the future for crypto is strong. And I think that you should be smart about your investment. Like I said, have Ethereum or Bitcoin be your #1 holdings, and then dabble in a bunch of other good ones. And you're going to be fine if you're a long-term holder. With that, I hope you feel encouraged today. Now we're seeing Bitcoin at 64,210 as of 4:15 p.m. on October 19th. Remember, Bitcoin's high was about 64,800 or so. It doesn't even register on this chart here, but even though this is Robinhood's chart is not registering at that high, but I can tell you that I know Bitcoin hit that level on April 14th. It was above this where the chart is putting it. Okay, so it looks like it's higher now than it was back then, but it did hit those levels. You might be able to even Google it and see what the levels it was that it actually hit. So we're getting close to the highest Bitcoin levels ever, and Bitcoin is a leader in cryptocurrency. Ethereum is getting very high, very close to its highest levels as well. And so right now we're seeing those two steamrolling the charge. The crypto market is up today about 2.5% or so over the last 24 hours because of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Some of the altcoins are dragging behind a little bit, but that's okay. They each have their day in the sun. Okay, some come up, and then all of a sudden Bitcoin, Ethereum not doing as well, and then they trade it off. So don't be worried about it. Just hold, stay strong. Thank you guys for coming along with me. As always, I will catch you next time.